Well, hello. Come on in, make yourself comfortable, and we'll begin. Um, this is a policy speech today, and it's something I want to talk about. I feel very strongly about this. It's about wind energy. Since fossil fuels are becoming more expensive, wind energy needs to be utilized more to help supply our energy needs. To say that wind energy is a new technology is of course incorrect, but the way we are using this technology is new. While wind energy may not be a perfect energy source, wind energy should have a role in providing some of our energy needs. In the article, Wind Energy Landscape, Reconciling Nature and Technology, Gordon Breton Jr. asserts that modern wind turbines are viewed by the public like mechanized weeds. This is a curious comparison of windmills. A weed is an unwanted and is out of place. Okay? There is more than one solution to this problem. By installing several small turbines instead of, say, one large one, so you don't obstruct any landscapes or a smaller impact on wildlife. Studies that incorporate these factors will enable more comprehensive planning and design to increase output. This also benefits us in how we view energy in general, and because when we do our best to remove the risk and the threat to wildlife, then we have achieved a more environmental balance. And, says Knight, compared to solar panels, wind turbines are cheaper to install and operate. Now, according to Martin Pascali, from Wind Power Obstacles and Opportunities, states there are other designs for wind turbines that may be used as well, to redesign the turbine blades for less noise and the stands smaller for less of an impact on grazing animals. Wind power has become big business, and not just for farm use. With the potential for millions in electricity generating fees, there also may be development for hydrogen plants being powered by wind farms to create vast amounts of gas for fuel cells to run our automobiles. And this can motivate the industry. This is a good point. This can motivate the industry and the public alike to be more aggressive in wanting to reach a common policy in wind developments, and also to push the government for better standards in this policy. The setting of regional and county renewable policy energy targets must be addressed also. I credit that to Chamberlain, as I quote. Anyway, and to address the political aspect, the dependence on foreign oil is a national security issue that cannot be ignored. The pollution produced by fossil fuels and CO2 emissions can be argued as a cause for global warming. But nonetheless, domestically produced coal is no exception to the argument either. The informational aspects of this are that local governments and the public in general don't always have accurate information and are sometimes misinformed about policy. Considering other countries, UK, Denmark, Netherlands, Norway, they're utilizing wind energy offshore to produce electricity, says Pascali. This has several benefits. This removes the public complaints of noise and scenic intrusion, gives developers a nearly unlimited supply of area and wind, and removes any land use issues that arise when building wind farms on land. But to build wind farms in rural areas is a good first step. But a question, can wind power be generated in urban areas as well? Well, I say yes, it can. In an article by Knight, he tells of examples of how the former World Trade Center site, now becoming the Freedom Tower, will have wind turbines on its upper levels. This aspect of wind power has remained generally unaddressed. And considering most of the population that lives in urban areas, it's a pressing area for development. Excuse me. Incentives need to be performance oriented rather than investment oriented. That is a very important point. And in conclusion, for too long, developers have generally given all their attention to large wind turbines, but now with renewable energy being larger in demand, with prices going up for fossil fuels, and forward-thinking designs in wildlife preservation and demand in urban areas as well, it's no surprise that wind energy can challenge any other energy source we have today. It does seem all of the problems associated with wind energy can be minimized, redesigned, or even removed to a point where we can with confidence agree wind energy policy needs to be reevaluated, and it is an invaluable resource to produce electricity. Only now, however, with fossil fuels diminishing and prices going up and the environment damage, do we realize that there are other sources to produce electricity. So the policy for wind energy needs to be addressed. There's the need, here's the solution. Thank you, and have a blessed day. Happy Easter.